This is a video showing the function reserve and how we can kind of burn through targets. So in this target, I've got just a box. You can see here, and you see the center hole in the middle of the box. As it moves back and forth, you can see the hole moves back and forth. So if I block it with my hand, you can see it does see if there's a hole there or not. So what we're going to do, I've got this just in standard settings. There are some things I can do to it. I can change it if I want to see transparent, which now we're after, and do standard mode, dust and sunlight, where I start to adjust the functional reserve here and the response time. So first, you can see that it sees the target. You see there is a hole. Again, hole on both sides. Hole is about 50 millimeters wide. So first, I'm just going to take one run of just plastic wrap. This is just like saran wrap for food. And we'll wrap around the box. Try to keep it somewhat straight. I'm just going to wrap around the box, we'll just say 2 times. Now I've covered both the holes approximately 2 times. Not just the best wrapping job, which is not going to be in a lot of targets. You can see it's kind of rippled there, kind of overlaid, kind of flat, not super tight, but I can still see through the hole, right? Looking through them, move the target back and forth, and still burning through that plastic. So let's just see how far we can go before it starts to fail. Only that the plastic rack starts to block the beams. Got that wrapped now, I guess about 3 times. I still see through it. And these are just standard settings that I have with it right now. But what we want to do is we want to see how far to go before it begins to have issues, and then we'll start adjusting the functional reserve. I'm going to give a whole bunch this time. I may have went around it, maybe for a solid 6 times. You see, it's pretty hard to see through, so I'm starting to have some issues now. There we go. So now I can see it, still works out pretty well. I guess I just didn't have, I had it skewed. So still not many issues, not seeing no problems. I saw one blank there for a minute. Let's try one more. Let's go all the way. We want it to completely fail in standard mode. Oh, 2 more times. Perfectly, that's 2. All right, so now we're starting to have some issues. I'm getting a blip here and there. So now let's go ahead and just adjust the functional reserve. Now it sees the entire thing. So let's go ahead and go to dust and sunlight mode. Still blocks the entire beam. Adjust the functional reserve up. Again, it says here for maximum against dust and pollution. Now I'm not getting any kind of blip or anything. I've just changed the mode of it. We can go here also and look at the beams as far as how much energy is being absorbed by them. So you can see the gap that is here. So we'll go ahead and stop this. And now let's go back to simulation. Again, no problem. And wrapped around about 6 times. Let's go some more. see if we can make it fail with dust and sunlight mode. Now I cannot see through that at all. Maybe if I put, let's say, a light behind it. Now I can see through it. And if I put a light behind it, but just for the naked eye, I can't, unless it's looking through the light, I really can't see through it. That's the flat side of the box. Yeah, that's the center of it, wrapped, I don't know, 6 times, 7 times, 8 times. It's a very good amount. So just to show how much is on there. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Now if I can find the end of it, that'd be nice. There's a piece. You see, you're still seeing through all this sitting there. I'm losing count now of how many times I've unwrapped this thing. All of that, I put it there and it's all bunched up, and it's going to fit, you know, because it can't see all of the crap. There's a test of the functioning reserve and how we can use it on the MLGs. Hope this helps, and let me know if you have any questions.